Well. Here we are, approaching Halloween, look. Smoky lights. I don't really know what the saxophone playing skeleton does. Might not do anything. Mightn't he? I don't know. Where have I gone? I keep hiding things. There it is. Jason. Halloween. Goblet of Doom. Better. Hi, Neil. Hi, mate. Hey up, Chuck. Hey, however we're feeling, mate, we could both be from Sheffield, or certainly from the black and blue and white side of it. My family who live in Rotherham are all Wednesday supporters. Oh, hi, Eric. Have you got your phone working, mate? It all went horribly wrong, Neil, when I was trying to talk to Eric yesterday. I kept getting funny beeping noises. It was like something from the Twilight Zone. I have to keep... when I sit here, I can see you. But when I get close, I have to put these on. How are things going today? They are, if I let them be, stressfully annoying. But based on what we said the other day, I'm just going with the flow. We'll see where we end up. We're in the middle, Neil, of possibly moving house, and we sorted out a budget that we forgot things like stamp duty, solicitor's fees. You always see, no matter how close you get to something, there's always something that makes it move further away. I feel like I'm looking at cream. I'm looking through a pie shop window, and I can see all the cream cakes, but the glass is in the way. I've got my nose up against the glass like that. Well. But that's the nice thing about being a wargamer, because we can go into a strange fantasy world. I got excited about my pirate game when I was on Chat GTP today. Take them off, I think. See if this helps, if I put that there. How's that? Oh, that might be better. I've been painting pirates this afternoon and tonight. So I bought lots on eBay, and they're a bit battered and old, and I'm not sure they're all even pirates, because some of them look surprisingly like my Northwest Frontier tribesmen. But anyway, became as pirates they shall be. And they're very, very badly painted. So I think what I'll do is just repair them a bit. And then they can be part of the rabble that get killed and have to be replaced. And then I've got sort of some proper pirates from Foundry. I think I just got one bag of them. And then I've got 2 bags of sort of hero-y type dudes. Perry's designed certainly one lot of them, which is nice. And they're nicely cast once I get past all of the higgledy-piggledy mess of them. Just looking to see if there's any way I can make things bigger and see everything, but I don't think I can. No, you didn't miss anything, Eric. I was just talking about pirates. I got some from eBay, and they're all really badly battered. But there's a lot of them, and they were cheap. So they're going to be like mates, dodgy crew that you gather in ale houses and brothels, and generally from houses of ill repute. And then I've got my named characters, so like Doctor, Carpenter, and so on. Yeah, the paint is sort of a bit woeful, but I can patch it up. So in some ways, for me, that's quite handy. In fact, that's how I got back into painting. For about sort of a year, 18 months, I just didn't think I could do it, so I didn't bother. And then I started looking at my old figures and just sat one day with a squat and thought, in the old days, you had a green helmet on. So I got some green and I just touched it over and brushed it a bit. Then I did the same on his jacket, his orange coat. And before I knew where I was, I right enjoyed myself. And I thought, oh, that was good. So, and then gradually over time, I've got more and more ambitious. Well, it takes a long time to paint a figure, but I get to do it. Oh, that's the main thing, isn't it? As my grandma would have said, they'll take you out yourself. And there's no point, thinking back and thinking, oh, I wish I could paint like I did yesterday, because that was yesterday. I can't. There's no point whining on about it, is there? Well, forget that. Just paint what I can paint today, and no point worrying that it might be worse tomorrow, because tomorrow's not happened either. Might be something even worse than that happens tomorrow that I've not even seen coming. So I've been designing my. I just went on. I went on. Do Eric. Yeah, why not? There's no reason why you shouldn't, mate. I mean, because I've got microphones all over the place. Apart from the one I was going to say, I've got microphones coming out my ear holes, but that's the one place I don't have them, funnily enough. But like on my headphones and everything, I'm all plugged in, ready to go. So maybe we could up the ante on here and actually talk to each other as well. I don't know. I don't know what's the crap, really. Yeah. Sometimes, Neil, it's like everything seems to come at once, doesn't it? And I don't know about you, but I occasionally think fate is conspiring against me. Why does that keep happening? Why does everything happen today? Yeah, you got to, Eric, do some pirates. I bet we can come up with, because of the intellectual giants that we are, some sort of online interactive, like in the olden days when people used to play fantasy football or chess, postal chess. Oh, I bet you could do that. If you had a map like that one I did on ChatGTP, if we had a map like that, say A3-ish, you could even have an A3 map each. That was where you start from. And then you could, on a Friday, say, okay, my boat has moved to B6. And we could all make a note of that. And then we can have a look. Say, well, he's coming a bit nearer. We better lure him away. Pirates are us. Well, I thought a T-shirt. Yeah. Do you know, I reckon we could. I don't know how we'd come to the combat stages. We're certainly pursuing each other across open ocean or finding places to have a little scuffle. So when you get to the scuffle, isn't it, life gets a bit more tricky. I might look into that, see if there's anybody on YouTube who does sort of live online gaming. Because I know they do, don't they? That D3, is it called Roll D20? You know, the Dungeons thing, don't they? And my son-in-law and my daughter play Traveller online. But I know how my son set up a roll. It is Roll D20, isn't it? And he actually set the game up during lockdown, and then we all played it. It wouldn't be hard to adapt something like that. Got me thinking now. Yeah, I'm sort of thinking that, Eric, almost like a games master. I'm a funkin'. I'm all a funked. I'm a funked. Is everything all right now, Neil? Yeah, I think, Eric, if we bend our minds to that, come up with some ideas, that could be rather an interesting live activity. Yeah, I know. Like a bent coat hanger up your sleeve like that. Arr, arr. Well, I'm sort of down Devon, Cornwall. That's where I live. There's a lot of piratical activity happened down here. It was a bit later. It was more Barbary pirates nicking fishermen. I read a story. There's a bloke in Cornwall, and a fisherman, and he went out fishing, and he was abducted by Barbary pirates who took him off to Africa, and all sorts of things happened to him, and also horrible things happened to him. Like his mate was turned into a candelabra for this strange slave lord to have illuminate his dinner. After years, he escaped by he had to pretend he'd changed religion and worship this commander thing, and they bought. He's still a slave, but at least they didn't kill him, and he ran away, and he ran right from sort of North Africa right across and got himself into Italy, and then he got right through Italy to France, and he got on a boat in France, and he smuggled himself into England, and he was just on his way home, and a press gang bashed him on the head and put him in the Royal Navy for 8 years. And it ended up, it was about 14 years before he went home. Can you imagine turning up to the missus and just saying, "Where's that bread I sent you out for?" Well, there's a funny story attached to that. Yeah, I must admit, I don't know much about them. I mean, we have lots of people, like at carnivals, everybody dresses up like a pirate, but I'm not sure why. Everybody really knows why. There was a guy down here at Heartland Quay, and just off where we live, if you look out the window out to sea, you can see an island, Lundy, and he owned Lundy, and the government paid him to deport convicts to Australia, but he didn't. He just took them to Lundy and had them working on his farms. And when the government found out, he was reprimanded, and the following year he was back in Parliament as an MP. Nothing ever changes. Yeah, because I was just, I asked ChatGTP this morning size of pirate ships, because when we started to plan this game, it was meant to be a skirmish. Now, to me, a skirmish is 24 points if you're doing test of honor, or I don't know, a dozen to 30 figures. But then my mate said, "Oh no, some pirate crews are like 800 strong," and I thought, well, that's an army. Oh, hi, man. How are you doing? Thank you. Cheers, dude. Don't get emotional. Don't you'll set me off. We're talking about trying to set up some sort of interactive